Alright, I figured I would show some of the manga I got a little more up close, and I got a ring light, so it's a bit bright, but here we have Cowboy Bebop Volume 1, and we also have Volume 2 and Volume 3. Now, these 3 volumes were on Right Stuff, so that's where I got them. They were like $12.95, I think, per volume. There is 2 other volumes. It isn't like 4 and 5. It's a separate series that has volume 1 and 2. It's called like a Cowboy Bebop Shooting Star. I don't have that one. It's the more expensive one. Right Stuff doesn't have it. But yeah, these 3 here, which is pretty high quality. They feel heavy and pretty good quality of paper and everything. But yeah, my only complaint is like the logo here. It's the newer Tokyo Pop logo, and then these have the older one. I think the older one looks way better, but yeah, it just kind of makes it to where like Spike's not leveled with them, but it's all good. I usually display it like this. I read the first volume of this and it was not very good, but I do like Cowboy Bebop a lot, so that's like its saving grace, honestly, is it the fact that it's Cowboy Bebop. That's the only thing saving this series. Yeah, that's about it. All I have to say on that. I would look at it like kind of the Cowboy Bebop movie. It's kind of like its own standalone thing, is one way you could look at it. Kind of like some extra episodes or something, you know, like some lost episodes. And then next up we have this one. I don't know how to say it. Super Hex Heroes, something like that, however you pronounce it. But I'll show you. But anyway, this manga, I just kind of picked it up randomly at Barnes & Noble, because on Right Stuff Volume 1 was out of stock. So I was like, dude, well, they got one at Barnes & Noble. They literally had 1 copy. And I was like, okay, I'll get it, because I drove down there like 20 minutes and I was like, dude, I don't want to like just leave and come back with nothing. They didn't hardly have any Volume 1s in my Barnes & Noble for a lot of the series I was interested in. So I just went ahead and grabbed this. This was not good. So of course it's subjective, but in my opinion, this was really bad. I didn't like it at all. I'm not going to be buying Volume 2, that's for sure. And it's like $13.99 a pop, kind of expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I could show you like a quick panel, but I'll try to get something that's like earlier on in the series. The art isn't like bad, but I don't know. Here's some of the art. So the art's not like bad, but dude, this story, like the story's bad in my opinion. So if you read the back, there is some like, there's some aliens, okay? And like a squad fighting these aliens. Dude, these aliens are so whack. They're so stupid. Like, I don't like them at all. The story itself, like the way it's delivered is like really cringe at times. Not all the time, but there was times where I literally cringed. Like I read it and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I literally did that. I was like, oh. That actually happened a few times, like twice that I can remember. And then it's just like kind of corny. Like this story is so corny, even for a manga. Like I know like manga and anime is like really over the top and everything's like crazy, and it's fine to be that way. But for this, it's like, dude, even when I was reading this, I was like, this is ridiculous. Even for a manga, some of the moments in this was just so ridiculous. So I don't know, I'm not gonna crap on it, but if you don't want to see like a spoiler for this, you know, just fast forward like 10 seconds. But here's what one of the aliens look like. Dude, what is that? It looks like a bug, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the way everyone acts, like they're got it on their government TV that there's aliens. So you're like, oh, okay, so, you know, the government's putting it out there, they're putting it on TV, the news is like, yo, there's aliens invaded 5 years ago. But like all the people, the citizens, like going to school, doing their daily, like living their daily lives, they act like they don't even know these aliens exist. Like they're just strolling around living life normal, and then when they see one, they're like, is that a dude in a costume? They thought it was a dude in a costume. It's like, dude, I thought y'all said they like been on your planet for 5 years and you guys like don't even know when you see it. It's, I don't know, it's just kind of ridiculous at times. But anyway, yeah, that's me crapping all over that poor manga, whatever. I don't even know how to say the name. Next up, we got Eyes. Oh, this is really white. We got Eyes Volume 5. So I have Volume 5 here because a lot of people keep saying this is probably going to go out of print. And I've been interested in this story since like January, February when I first started looking into different manga and reading manga outside of like Dragon Ball. And Right Stuff has 13 of the 15 volumes. So they have 1 through 8 and 10 through 14. Volume 9 and Volume 15 they do not carry. Those are out of print and they're like really expensive. They sell, like I've seen a few of them sell for over $100. So I was like, dude, they got the other 13 volumes. They had a special weekly sale. They were on sale for like $5.50. And I just went ahead and I got this one along with Bebop Volume 1. And then I went back and I bought some other manga along with the other 12 volumes of Eyes that they had. Got a cough. And yeah, I don't know when they're going to be here because a lot of them were out of stock expecting more. But yeah, I would suggest if this is like a series you're interested in, and the publisher is by Viz, so there is like some censoring in these I read, except for like they said they didn't censor volumes 14 and 15. So I don't know, they just kind of gave up. But all the other ones are censored. The censoring doesn't bother me though, I'm fine with it. But yeah, this is probably one if you're interested in to jump on now because once this goes out of print, you'll see it on eBay. It'll probably be like $80, and you know what I'm saying. And I got mine for $5, so I would suggest just going to Right Stuff and just buying all those up while you have the chance. All right, my next one that you saw me unboxing here, manga I got was To Love Ru Darkness. So we got Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. Like, Right Stuff actually sent me Volume 3 not sealed, and it's yellow, which kind of whack, kind of not cool, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. So when I got To Love Ru Darkness, I wasn't sure, I didn't think the fan service was gonna be as frequent and as aggressive as it is. So it's not really my style personally, but it's not hentai, but it's borderline at times hentai-ish. Personally, for me, that's not something I really want like in my collection. So I probably won't be buying any more of this. I do have Volume 4 coming because I already ordered it, but it's kind of expensive too. I also noticed there was an art change from original To Love Ru, and like I don't really like the art change so much. I prefer the original better, like way better. It's more aesthetic. And I even checked it out on the internet to see if, like, make sure I wasn't tripping. And people were like, yeah, they definitely made an art change. And some people like Darkness, some people didn't like its style change. But regular To Love Ru is super good. Like, I've been reading it every night, and its rating is actually older teen, and it doesn't have a parental advisory on it. Where this is like mature with a parental advisory, so it's, you know, it's gonna be a lot more fan service in it, like heavier fan service. Where To Love Ru doesn't have that. It's more like just basic normal fan service. But yeah, To Love Ru is really funny though, and that's a super dope series I've been reading. It's actually like, out of all my manga I've read so far and been reading, like the best experience I've had is on original To Love Ru. So unfortunately, I don't think Darkness is going to be anything like the original. It seems like they took a different turn, but yeah, I'll have to read it to know for sure. But anyway, man, yeah, that's my manga that I've been reading on my To Love Ru, and some of the manga that I picked up. And like I said, I read this one, the Volume 1, and I won't be getting Volume 2 of that one. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and have a nice day. Peace.